Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So for this week's video I decided to do something that is going to hurt my soul, and I'm going to be looking up 1-star reviews of my all-time favourite books. Now this is going to be something that hurts me because, well, you know, these are my favourite books for a reason. So looking up these reviews is gonna, it's fine. So I saw this video originally on Larry's channel. I'm going to link the video she did below, and it just seemed like fun, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to give my honest reactions to some of these reviews. So the first book that I'm going to be looking at reviews for is The Magpie Society One for Sorrow by Zoe Sugg and Amy McCulloch. Now this is my all-time favourite book. This book has such a special place in my heart because it got me out of a 4-year reading slump. I have read it, I want to reread it so many times, and it's just been stuck in my brain since I read it. Although I'm not gonna lie, it's starting to be pushed out of top place, but I'm not talking about that right now. Let's have a look at some 1-star reviews. So I'm having to look these up on my laptop because I have to film these on my phone, so I can't look them up on there. So the first one is, just when I thought Zoe Sugg had ghostwritten yet another book, reading this I actually believe she wrote it, in brackets co-wrote it. Flat, lifeless, boring and repetitive. Enough about the author. This book was not well crafted, not well thought out, and certainly not proofread. Shaking my head at Penguin for this one. That's just mean. The book was good. Is it a literary masterpiece? No. But it's not lifeless and boring. I found this duology amazing. I loved it. Maybe I'm biased because, you know, that I am a big fan of Zoe because I watch her on YouTube all the time. But my mum read this duology as well and she loved it. So, you know, it's fine. It's fine. The next one that I've found says, I didn't realise who wrote this book until after I read it, and I wouldn't have bought it if I'd realised this was so bad I had to DNF it. Wow. I swear, you can't give it that bad a review if you DNF'd it. Okay, it wasn't really that bad of a review, but leave my book alone. I love this book. What a load of generic garbage. I could barely get through this load of tripe. Zoe Sugg is not an author. Being a YouTuber does not mean you can write. All of her books are amateur apart from The First Girl Online, which she didn't even write. The latest dreary effort is a mixture of Mallory Towers and Pretty Little Liars, but without the actual good writing part. Just because Zoe's a YouTuber doesn't mean she can't write. I thought she did really well with this book. I loved it. But I've said this a lot, but I love this book, and people are just mean. I think I'm going to move on for this book because I'm going to start crying otherwise. Because I have a special place in my heart for it. And, you know, these ones aren't as bad. I have seen, there could have been worse ones, to be honest, but this book isn't even worthy of my 1 star. Damn. Next up we have Ryan Rule by Sadie Kincaid. Now this is one of my all-time favourite series. I read all of these books really quickly. I've read every single novella she's published in this series. So I feel like some of these 1-star reviews are gonna break me a little bit. So yeah, this is a Why Choose romance mafia book, and I love them, so let's have a look for some 1-star reviews. What in the... Oh, horrible ones clearly written by a 12-year-old fangirl Wattpad. Why do people hate on Wattpad? I've read some great stories on there, and honestly, this book is better than Wattpad books. Why did I decide to do this video? It's just gonna hurt me because I love these books. This next one's actually quite hilarious. That scene in She's a Man when she says, "When I close my eyes, I see you for what you truly are, which is ugly." Well, I closed my eyes to read this. It's funny. I'll give them that. But how dare you call this book ugly? It's literally hot Irish mafia men and a badass woman who's a hacker. I don't get it. I have tried to read this book on 2 different occasions, but I just can't. It's so shit. It's like it's written by a man. This book is Why I Am a Lesbian, 1 star. Well, considering the author's name is Sadie, I think it's very clearly written by a woman. And as a lesbian myself, I thoroughly enjoyed this book. Like, what do you expect? It's not going to be a literary masterpiece. It's a book that's literally just on Kindle Unlimited. But I love this book. I think it's great. I love the relationship. The Ryan brothers? If I was straight, I would want to be Jesse. I'm sorry, but this book is the reason why I'm a lesbian. It makes me laugh, because as a lesbian myself, I thoroughly enjoyed this book, and the spice scenes were mwah, 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Not the best things ever written, but they're really good. Next up we have Twisted Hate by Anna Huang. This is my favourite book in the Twisted series. Josh isn't my favourite man, that will always be Reese, but the relationship between Josh and Jules is just perfect to me, because they're just so sassy and the banter is just so good. So yeah, let's have a look at some 1-star reviews for this book. So first up we have I hate redheads. Well, first of all, as a natural redhead, that is just offensive. You can just see my guinea pig in the background there. That's Jellybean. Just being cute. Anyway. Just hating redhead isn't a reason enough to give this book 1 star. Like, what's wrong with redheads? Yes, we're a bit crazy. And if you ask some people, apparently we smell like copper. But what's wrong with redheads? Jeez. Okay, next up we have I hate men. But not more than I hate stupid authors who make shitty men seem romantic. Why was everyone hyping this up anyway, lol? Okay, the I hate men part, valid. I also hate men. Fictional men get an exception from me. Real life men, I hate them. But how dare you offend Anna Huang? Her books are amazing. I've read all of her Twisted series. I'm reading her If Love series, and I also have her Kings of Sin series. So, you know, don't insult Anna, because she is amazing and I love her books. And also, have you never heard of A Morally Grey Man? It's what most of us BookTok girlies like. I literally have a sticker coming from my favourite, one of my favourite, like, independent small businesses that says, I like my men morally grey. By the way, I'll link the shop down below. It's called the Bookaholic Shop run by Paris. It's incredible. Anyway, but yeah, and the reason people are hyping this book up is because it's incredible. Simple as. Josh and Jules, a hot as fuck couple. Like, don't insult Anna. Okay, I'm going to do one more for this book. So now we have me read this. Someone take my phone away. This book was written like an adult, like the author hadn't spoken to an adult human before. Don't judge me. I have to finish my reading goal. And the tracker is so mean. Why do people have to keep insulting the author? If you don't like the book and the characters, okay. You don't have to insult the author. Like, I think Anna's work is incredible and I love it. She wouldn't be such a popular author if people didn't like her writing. And do you know what? Who let you read this? Because who let you write such a mean review? I swear I see people find better reviews in their videos. I just can't seem to find the good ones. I lied, that last one wasn't going to be my last review that I read, because this one that I just found, too much sex. In my opinion, there wasn't enough. What the fuck is my head doing? Anyway. It's a spicy rom-com. What did you expect? Like, it's a spicy romance book. Of course there's gonna be a lot of sex. That's how it is. And it's not like it didn't have plot. It had plot. It just had a lot of spice as well. I don't think I've ever seen anyone complain about a book having too much spice. Like, I personally think that there's not enough books with enough spice. But that might just be a personal preference. Okay, next up we have Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. This was one of my all-time favourite books from last year. This made it into my top 5. I loved this book so much. It was one of the last books I read last year and I already want to read it again. And it's literally only the 16th of January, so let's have a look at some 1-star reviews. 0 stars. I don't make the rules. It's just the way it is. Excuse me, bitch? No. 1 star, fine, but 0? That book was a masterpiece. Okay, it's not a masterpiece, but it's an incredible book. So you know what? It is a masterpiece. I'm going to say it is because I loved that book. I read that book so damn quickly. I loved it so much. And how can you give it 0 stars when there's Noah Riley? That man is perfection. He is my book boyfriend. He is my top book boyfriend. And you're saying this book deserves 0 stars? Bitch, what are you talking about? This next review I do not understand in the slightest. I absolutely hated this. Chase got on my fucking nerves. Valid. That one I say is valid. Ariana pissed me the fuck off. How dare you? Ariana is a sweetheart. And then this last bit does what? And how the fuck is Noah so fucking perfect? You're complaining that he's perfect? You're complaining that there is a perfect man? That doesn't exist in the real world. Why do you think he's so perfect? He's fictional. No real man is perfect, but Noah Riley, he's a fictional man. Of course he's perfect. But you're complaining that he's perfect? Why is it with the last book I was seeing people complain that Josh was like a bit of a dick, but now there's someone here complaining that Noah Riley, who is literally an angel, is too perfect. Bitch, what the fuck you want? I feel like I shouldn't be swearing as much in this video, but it's fine, I don't care. I'm sleep deprived and we vibe. This next goddamn review. The car should have killed her and then me, so I didn't have to suffer through this book. You did not just say that. The car should have killed her? I have no words. Next book. Okay, so the final book for this video I'm going to do is 1% of You by Michelle Gross. This was one of my all-time favourite books from last year. It was in my top 5, like Say You Swear. I read this book in one sitting and I absolutely adored it. The whole grumpy sunshine, single mum. I need more books like this. So if anyone has any recommendations, drop it in the comments below. But yeah, no, let's have a look at some reviews. So, first one. DNF. This man is the most sexist piece of shit I've ever read about, and I hope he gets eaten by rats. Well, you can't actually say that because you didn't finish the book. He gets better at the end, and he makes amends for what he did, how he is. He changes, okay? He changes. But you know, Elijah changes. He gets better. He becomes really nice. You need to finish the book to be able to give a proper analysis of him. You can't say you want him to be eaten by rats if you DNF'd it. Okay. I don't even know why I wasted my time on this. I was like, it was like I was reading a Wattpad story, terrible writing, main character was crying all the time, and just overall cringe. I'm sorry, Hadley had reason to be crying all the time. Did you not see what happened to her? Quite literally in the prologue of that book. She had reason to be crying. Like, Bestie should have cried more. So, excuse me, false. You are false. She had reasons to be crying. And also, it was not Wattpad level. First of all, some Wattpad books are good. I said this earlier. People need to stop dissing on Wattpad. And second of all, it's not terrible writing. It's great writing. Hence the fact that I quite literally finished this book in one sitting. So you shush. Incorrect. False information. This next review I just found is just insulting. This book reinforced why I hate kids. I don't like kids either, okay? But how could you hate Lucy? That child is a sassy little queen, and I love her with all of my heart. How dare you insult Lucy? Because, like, I'm sorry. Insult Elijah. Fair enough. I don't like it. But he was a bit of a douche at the start of the story. But Lucy? And then the baby. I can't remember what his name is right now. I think it was, like, Ollie or something. 1 minute. I got the name wrong, it's Eli. But I'm angry, so I'm allowed to be wrong. First of all, Eli is literally a baby for the majority of that story. And Lucy is 4. And she is so sassy and so cool and has the best personality. So excuse me, but you are wrong. Your opinion is not valid in my house. This video proves why I should not film stuff when I'm sleep deprived. You know, I'm done. I'm making that the last one of this challenge, because this video, because, you know, how dare you insult Lucy and Eli? No. I'm gonna just go and cry now. Because people are just mean. And do you know what? You just listen to my opinions, because I say these books are great. No, my favourite books are all trash. No, they're not. They're not. No. But no, my books should not be insulted, because I love these stories. I can't believe they insulted the kids. Like, come on. So that is it for this week's video. If you would like to see me do this again and make myself cry again by looking at 1-star reviews of my favourite books, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to see more of me, click that subscribe button and also like this video, because the more people like my videos, the more YouTube algorithm actually puts my videos out there. Although I highly doubt that's going to happen with this one, considering I sweared quite a few times. It's fine. I've got other videos where I don't swear. But anyway, you know, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you again next week.